Good morning, Illini. It's Friday, October 12th, and we are celebrating homecoming weekend.
We have plenty on the show planned for you today.
We welcome Miss Illinois to the show.
And we show you how to make some tailgating snacks.
Then we meet someone new on Who Am I?
Let's get started, and
Good morning, Illini!
Good morning, Illini. I'm Madeline Foster.
And I'm Rebecca Wood.
And to get things started, we are talking about homecoming this morning.
That's right, Madeline. There are a ton of festivities around campus today.
Yes, I'm so excited. What are your big homecoming plans this weekend? What are you looking forward to?
Okay, I'm actually leaving. I'm not going to be on campus.
Oh my gosh, where are you headed?
St. Louis.
Really?
Actually.
I'm going to St. Louis this weekend. Why are you going? Wait, why are you going to
What?
St. Louis?
What the heck?
That's not home. Okay, we're failing at
Okay,
homecoming.
that's weird because you actually live there, right?
Yeah, I do.
So it's like an actual homecoming for you.
Yes, like actually going home. But honestly, like I'm sad. Like last year, homecoming, my favorite thing was definitely going to the homecoming game.
I was going to say, I love like the spirit on campus and whatnot.
Yeah,
So like it's really
it's so
upsetting
fun.
that we're not going to be here.
I agree.
I know, but we have plenty on the show for you today. So we like to kick off homecoming with our daily chat segment. So the first story we're going to be talking about is the teachers union votes to strike October 23rd. So that's the scheduled date that they're going to negotiate this strike. Apparently they haven't had a contract for quite some time now. So we definitely saw strike last year. There was definitely a lack of breakthrough with administration. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Champaign-Urbana campus kind of handles a strike, you know?
Yeah, for sure. If it's anything like the GEO strike last year, maybe they'll have some luck. You never know. But our second story is about the 40 Under 40 award. So Chris Harlan is this year's recipient, and he actually got his MBA from the university. So he's now in the financial services industry, and after like 15 years of really working his way up, working with lawns, working with that kind of thing. So he's really kind of a self-made man, which is I think what's being celebrated here with this really prestigious award.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome to honor someone from our campus.
Exactly.
Such a cool story.
Yeah, especially during homecoming, talking about alumni. So big congratulations to
So
him.
our third story then is this has been getting a lot of coverage, but the campus is offering this semester a Trumpaganda course. This is offered by one of our professors here. She actually specializes in propaganda. That's her specialization within media, within journalism. She's taking it to the political world, kind of trying to examine war on facts, press, and democracy in this world of Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's I think a lot of students are really super excited about it. It's definitely a new angle, definitely a new topic to explore, and kind of this interesting time that we are living in.
Exactly.
For sure.
I think it's like super relevant, so it's going to be awesome for people. Well, that's it for the Daily Chat.
Thank you to our friends at the Daily Illini. For more on these stories and others, you can go to www.dailyillini.com.
Did you know that GMI's very own Maddie Rice's mom makes the outfits Alma Mater wears?
Really? Oh my gosh, yeah, apparently she's called Alma's fashionista and creates different outfits for different events on campus. That is just like, look at her, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I had no idea. I always see the Alma outfits, and now it's like, I feel like I know a celebrity.
Isn't that insane?
You know?
I found that out like just this week. That's actually incredible. I love that. I always tell people, I always get the pictures, you know, like on the Snapchat story. She wears the cutest stuff. That's so fun. I love the homecoming outfit too. So awesome. Gosh.
Wow, love that.
Well,
I need to be as fashionable as her. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we'll get her to make our outfits.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the Alma Mater won't be the only thing celebrating homecoming this weekend.
GMI's very own Isabella Perez went out to show us something that is also getting us into the spirit.
This Sunday morning, people were asked to wear orange and blue for the kickoff of homecoming week. And even this fountain was dressed for the occasion. Some felt like this was a great way to show school spirit. Meet Ria, a grad student from India. These were her first impressions about the start of the celebration.
They really put in a lot of effort to make sure everything hails orange and blue, like the candies to the pancakes to the blueberries and everything. Like even the fruit collection was like orange and blue themed on that. with the fountain at the back being dyed orange.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
Every student, alumni, and faculty was invited to attend this event.
Try to get this line moving again, get people happy.
Despite the long lines for pancakes, the unique serving style of this young man made many smile.
How many pancakes would you like today?
This is a technique that has taken him a lot of practice. Joined by their families, some old students were excited to be back in campus. Homecoming will be until next Sunday, October 14.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the homecoming week.
In Urbana, Isabela Perez.
Welcome back. We have a special guest in the studio. I am joined with Miss Illinois, Grace Kachatarian.
Scholarship is Miss Northern Suburbs, Isabel Hanson. That means the new Miss Illinois is Miss Capital City, Grace Kachatarian.
So I am here with Grace Kachatarian, Miss Illinois. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in today.
I'm so excited to be here.
So can you tell me a little bit about your whole process and your whole experience with becoming Miss Illinois?
Yes, so it is a very long and exhausting process, but a very rewarding process. So when I competed at Miss Illinois, it's a scholarship organization. So of course you have to kind of keep school first, which is difficult when you're also trying to prepare for the swimsuit competition, the interview process, the onstage question, the evening gown portion. And it's all just a lot of preparation in a lot of different aspects of your life, but it's overall preparing you to be the best version of yourself.
I love that. That's so incredible. So what are some of like your roles now as Miss Illinois that you have to fulfill?
So throughout the year, I'll have the opportunity to promote my personal social impact initiative, which is something that I want to advocate for throughout my year, and that's mental health education for our youth. And so that'll be my priority throughout the year, to be able to speak to civic groups, schools, wherever an audience will allow me to speak on that topic, as well as just every individual recognizing that they have a significant purpose. So talking about purpose and identity.
Wow.
And so because it is a service organization, they call it a year of service. So I'm so excited to use it in that way.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on that for sure. So what made you decide to kind of get involved with pageants and competing and really start your pathway to becoming Miss Illinois?
Yeah, so this is actually something I began when I was about, 12 years old. And I began in the Miss Illinois organization through kind of like a Princess Teens in Training program, where you basically like go on stage, you practice your talent, very basic, and then I worked my way up through the system. So I've been involved since 2010.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
I did the teen organization and then the Miss organization, and so that was a great opportunity for me to continue to develop my talent. 50% of your score now in the Miss America organization is talent. So being able to practice your talent on so many different stages at so many different levels of competition, and going to Miss America kind of was the climax of it all.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was your talent, I have to ask?
Yes, I was a lyrical dancer to Josh Groban's You Raise Me Up.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So how did you feel whenever you found out you were Miss Illinois and you were going to compete in Miss America?
I think the video does it most justice, because that was a moment that, one, was shocking, like completely a shock to me.
Yeah.
But one of my lifelong friends is Erica Harold, and so to hear her announce my name was just, it was surreal as it was, but then to have her kind of compliment the moment was just incredible. And I knew in that moment that this was a time that I could really be a catalyst of change, and I hope to continue that throughout the year.
That's so exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Grace. So it was great meeting you, but we're going to send it back over to Rebecca. Rebecca?
Here's Andrea Flores with the hard-pressing news. Good morning, Illini. I'm Andrea Flores, your UI7 News correspondent with your campus and Champaign-Urbana news. Let's take a look at what's happened this week and what's going on across campus. Election Day is only 24 days away, and just this morning, Champaign County Clerk Gordy Holton publicly tested the election equipment. These routine tests, filled-in ballots, are fed into the tabulators to ensure votes are read properly. In a Facebook Live video, Holton showed how the equipment works. Early voting started in Champaign County this month, and you can vote at the Champaign County Clerk office now through Election Day. Early voting on campus starts on the 25th. And on the same day as the garden dedication for missing Chinese scholar Ying Zhang, her alleged abductor and murderer appeared in court. Brent Christensen's defense was granted an extension yesterday, but the judge does not plan to delay the April 2019 trial. Christensen's lawyers are looking for a third expert to make a mental health defense case. Their original deadline was September 21st, but now they have until December 3rd.
There is no current information on what kind of experts the defense already has lined up. A mile and a half away at the corner of Goodwin and Clark, near where Zhang disappeared on June 9th last year, a dedication ceremony was held for the 26-year-old. She is presumed dead by the FBI. The Memorial Garden is a collaboration between the Chinese Student Scholar Association and the Champaign County Master Gardeners. The garden's main feature is a bench at the end of a path and a weeping cherry tree in memory of Yingying Zhang. More construction is coming to campus, this time at the main and undergraduate library. $54 million will go to the library's updates, and it will change the way undergrads study on campus. Students will no longer go to the UGL to study, since it will be replaced by university archives and special collections. The modernized main library will have a new research hub, lecture rooms, and collaboration spaces. The undergrads will get their own section at the main library. But if you love Club UGL, don't worry. Construction will not be complete until 2024. Across campus, a university student is facing charges for burning a friend after setting fire to alcohol. The incident happened at the Kappa Delta Rho fraternity house on September 27th. Eric Beadle was allegedly studying mixology and setting fire to shots of alcohol when a flame erupted. Beadle reflexively threw the bottle, and it struck the victim's lap. He is currently recovering with family. Beadle is expected to be charged with reckless conduct, a Class 4 felony offense, on the 25th in court. He will also be dropped from his fraternity if charged. Looking ahead to homecoming weekend, the football team released sophomore Bennett Williams just days before their homecoming game against Purdue University. The defensive back missed the first 3 games this season and was dismissed for violating team rules. Last year, he was named an ESPN.com Freshman All-American, and he is the first freshman starter in 37 years. As for the game this weekend, the team is coming off a Big Ten win last weekend against Rutgers University. Purdue opened up as favorites this season, but the Fighting Illini are hoping to take their first back-to-back Big Ten win in 4 years. The game is tomorrow at 2:30, and as always, student tickets are just $10. That's all for today's UI7 News Recap. Let's check in with Malik outside. He's got this weekend's weather, and apparently there's some barbecue in the forecast. Malik?
Hey Illini, what's happening? Or should I say, what's cooking? Yep, in typical Illini homecoming fashion, we here at the GMI studios are gonna do some grilling, and luckily enough, the rest of the GMI crew trusts me enough to do the cooking. So here pretty soon I'm gonna fire up the grill. We're gonna have brats, hot dogs, hamburgers. You know, the degree of quality might vary, but you know, in the famous words of Hank Hill from King of the Hill, you know, if anybody wants anything better than medium rare, we'll ask them politely yet firmly to leave. So yeah, but it looks like it's gonna be kind of a dreary start to the homecoming weekend, but let's see how the rest of your weekend's gonna look with the weather update. So it appears like today is going to be kind of chilly, you know, a little bit cloudy. There's a chance of rain kind of going through the rest of the day. I heard a rumor that there's a slight chance of snow. I don't know if I buy into it. I mean, snow in October, heck, it was, you know, 80 degrees last week, so I don't see that happening. But going into tomorrow, looks like it's going to be, you know, pretty cloudy, you know, still like layering off in the 50s, low in the 40s. Going into the next day, pretty much the same. It's going to be a cold weekend, okay? Either way, you're going to be one huddled up next to the grills, huddled up to your favorite Illini friends and all that. But we're going to toss it over to Chris to see what he's doing out here.
Good morning, Illini. And as you heard, it's about as cold as Malik's jokes out here. But switching gears, we are joined by a member of homecoming royalty, Mr. Brett Cohn. Brett, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. You know, the cold weather can't keep my Illini spirit down.
And what does it mean to you to be nominated as a part of homecoming court?
Yeah, I love Illinois so much, so to be here as one of the 20 senior students representing the university on homecoming court is amazing. I'm so excited to greet the alumni this weekend and show them what our campus is all about nowadays.
And what are you most excited about, you know, looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah, I'm most excited for our homecoming parade. I attended it every year with my friends, so I'm really excited to be in one of the golf carts this year, you know, hitting my princess wave, throwing out some candy to fans and family.
Well, you heard it from Brett. You know, he's super excited, and we're all super excited. And with that, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Coming up after the break,
we have some special guests in the studio.
And then GMI's Taylor Mattingly will show us how to make some good tailgating snacks.
I'm excited.